Thirsty, partner?
Thirsty Foreman channel. Hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, please like and subscribe to the channel. Lets me know that you're enjoying the content and the videos that I'm providing. And also, yeah, hopefully will help the algorithm over time. So I am in Gosport and I'm at the Powder Monkey Brewing Company. About to sample some of their beers. So Powder Monkey Brewing Company, a little bit of history behind it. It's been set up at a old naval base here in Gosport, and the reason for the name is that essentially they wanted to repurpose the building that was used to hold gunpowder, and they've renamed it the Powder Monkey. It's due to the people that transported the gunpowder from here to the naval ships was called Powder Monkeys. So therefore, they've decided that should be a suitable name for it, which I agree. So yeah, it's been open. Well, they started brewing in 2019 and opened its tap room, I believe, in 2021. Co-founded by the former Northampton Saints and England rugby star Steve Thompson. Now that the intro is done, let me introduce you to the beer. I've gone for the 6 Points Pale Ale, which is a 4.2% pale ale, brewed in-house by Powder Monkey. So yeah, let's give it a try, and I'm going to give you my verdict on it. Oh yeah. So let me just point the camera back down to the beer. You can see at first it's got a good head to it. I think we know by now, do love a good head. So yeah, that is good. I'm happy with that. So we look at the colour now. We can see it's got a nice, good golden colour. We can see the bubbles rising up through the pale ale. And I'm really, really happy with that. It's got a good, bold, it's nice citrusy flavours as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. But yeah, that's just my first taste on it. Let's give it a proper taste and see if I do agree with the first verdict. Yeah. Yeah, I think that does wet the whistle. That is in the wet the whistle category. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I'm gonna move you around to show you some other bits, show you some other snacks that I do, and before I do another taster of a secondary pint, give my verdict on that. The first image you could see is one of the snacks on offer at the Powder Monkey, which was essentially a posh version of a pepperami, but they had other snacks there that were not very common in other places I've been to in the past. But looking at the food menu, there was a mixture between pub classics, sandwiches, salads and mains that were a little bit different, including the wraps of pork belly and beetroot falafel. I went for the classic chicken tenders as a snack, which was crispy and tender and came with a tangy barbecue sauce, which I was a fan of, so that's a big thumbs up from me. Reviewing the next pint I'm going to be trying for you. The next pint I'm going to be doing it half for you, just to get a bit of a sample and just to do a taste rather than just to pure down in the whole pint. We're going to be doing a half of the Monkey's Charge, and this is a 5.2% double dried hop beer. As you can see from it, the double dried hops, it really is, looks thick, looks opaque. It's got a nice, yeah, you can see the head to it. It's got a nice small head, but you can see, yeah, it is like thick, and it's going to have like a good thick, creamy, well, maybe just a good thick taste to it. So let's give it a try, and I'm going to give you my verdict on it. Wow, that's really, really bold in the flavours. So, initial thoughts on it? It's bold and it's strong. I'd say it's bold and it's strong. I think it's stronger than the previous pint I had. But I have to be honest with you, I do think I preferred the previous pint because I I prefer the fruitiness and citrus of a good beer, of a good craft beer, and I think the previous pint did show that. Whereas this one, I think maybe because it's a little bit stronger, you can maybe just taste the alcohol a little bit more. But I personally do prefer the citrus beer. So I'm gonna have to put the previous beer above that. So when I'm thinking about the both beers combined, I think the first beer, I believe I put that to an 8.1. I was really impressed with that, and I thought that was very, very nice. When I'm comparing this double dried hop there, how am I thinking? How am I going to compare that between the two of them? So I gave that an 8.1. I'm going to, I'll put I'd probably put this one at a 7.4, I think myself. So that's my review of both beers. A final few points I wanted to mention before the final review. I really like the design of the place. From the small things, like the Powder Monkey stencil in the seating area, to the outside seating area where they had great views overlooking the port. Bit of a shame out to overlook Portsmouth, eh? But yeah, final few things that I wanted to mention was that there was also a loyalty scheme set up where if you buy 9 pints, you get the 10th one for free. And that's one way for me to keep coming back for more. And yes, I know I don't always mention it, but doggies here are allowed, as you can see on this rather cute picture of this doggy right here. Black and white, gotta be one of my favourite colours. And I was out with my family who are definitely dog people as well, and yeah, they agreed. What a cutie that is. Just back at base right now, due to the fact that unfortunately my phone battery died on me as I was doing a bit the end review. So yeah, I thought I'd just do the end review on the next day instead. So reviewing the Powder Monkey overall at the end of it. So first of all, let's look at the beer. We tried the 6 Points Dial beer, and then which was a pale ale, and then we looked at the double dried hop. The double dried hop monkey powder beer after that. So the 6 Points Dial beer, I remember giving that. Well, look at my notes now. I gave that a rating of 8.1. And then the double dried hop, I gave that a rating of 7.4. Therefore, we go with the average of that. I worked it out at 7.8. 7.8 approximately. Then if we factor in the range of beers, you could clearly see there's way over 10. Therefore, gets a nice 0.5 boost onto that. So therefore, we get the overall score in beer to be 8.3. Moving on then to the food, I thought, looking at the menu, there was good quality range of food there. And then when we tried the chicken tenders, they were good, nice, crispy, but good good food, yeah, and nice sauce to go with it. So therefore, I've given that a 7.8. Moving on then to the cleanliness. So the cleanliness, I couldn't complain at all. It's just been just as clean as some of the other places that I've rated it at an 8. So therefore, I'm going to be also giving that an 8 out of 10. Then finally, then moving on then to the vibes. So the vibes, I thought, yeah, for a bank holiday in the middle of the day, I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, a range of different people there, different ages, different backgrounds, and it did also welcome dogs. So yeah, so that was pretty good, and yeah, I did really like that. So I think, yeah, for the time of day I was at, I would have to be giving that a good solid 8.8 out of 10. So therefore, once I've factored in everything there, I've yeah, tossed that all up and given that an overall average rating of 8.2. So when we look at that compared to some of the other average scores, I think this does rank quite highly. I'll post this on the screen for you now so you can see. But yes, it does rank very highly, and I was a big fan of the place. I think I definitely would come back at some point. Maybe not right in the near future because it's a little bit far away, so I wouldn't exactly say it's a local for me, but it's definitely worth, yeah, definitely worth if you're a local to that area, or at least relatively nearby, or just in the area at the time, just popping in for a few, if that's what, yeah, if you're fancying a good cheeky pint around that area. That's my overall opinion on that. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, until then, on the next episode, it's over and out.